Good afternoon, my YouTube fans. Nice to have you back with us. What I've got today is a bit of a review. This is something else that's a bit different. And the thing is, just a review of, is it worth getting things off eBay? I've mentioned before on the camera that I'm already using that it's got purple pixels at the bottom of the lens, and it doesn't fasten to the tripod properly. That was broken, so I treated myself to another camera, and so I ordered it off eBay. I did win one. Well, saying one, the chap wanted to, he said best offer, I think it was about £15, £15 buys it, you know what I mean? So I put £16 on, but it wouldn't let me actually send payment. And then about half an hour later, after it told me that I'd won it, it says it had been withdrawn. So if you're the person watching this, not amused. Not amused. Anyway, I continue to look for another one. What camera I'm using it's a Sony HD small camcorder, and I've had this one that I'm using now for quite a few years. I got it off a friend of mine, and I've used it on all sorts, and I love it because it just fits in palm at hand. Good quality pictures, never had any problems with it until I did that filming at a wedding and damaged the pixels. So anyway, cut a long story short, yes, please do that, okay. Same night I ordered another one, and I got it for £65 to buy it now, you know what I mean, £65. So I did. So let's see whether it was a good buy or a bad buy, because sometimes you can get duffer stuff off eBay and have a big fight. Can't say that I've ever had any problems, but we'll have a look together, see what it is. So that's the first problem. Fragile. Years ago I used to work for a parcel delivery company. I won't name them, just in case boss is watching and I'll be liable. It's not one of your big companies. But that Fragile on there, I don't know if anybody you've ever seen Ace Ventura Pet Detective. Well, on one of them he's a delivery man, and he's got a box that's marked Fragile, and he just drops it in the corridor and he kicks it from one end to the other. Well, I just howled with laughter. I couldn't get my breath, you know. Very, very funny. I know it wasn't, if it wasn't your parcel, but what it put me in mind of was that is absolute danger, Fragile. You mark that on a parcel, you know what I mean, and if parcel delivery blokes are feeling that way out, when I used to go down to Birmingham from Leeds, anything marked Fragile, if guys were bored, they would kick it from one end of place to other, you know what I mean, and just throw it in the van, and they just thought, oh well, it's covered by insurance, you know, and they weren't satisfied till it were ringing. They were terrible, you know what I mean. I didn't do it myself, I really didn't, honest. So yeah, be careful when you mark something up Fragile, because that's like rain rag to a bull. So if you do send something Fragile, make sure it's well packed and it's a reasonable courier, you know what I mean. Carry on, carry on. Right, how do we get into this? I do digress, don't I? Well, it is well put together. So be careful when you stick your knife in as well. I ordered some the other week and it came, and it looked as though it was stuck on a big piece of card, so I cut through the card, and I cut through part of the cables, didn't I? So that was clever. So be careful. Right. Well, first thing, it's well made and put together. Come on, get out. Box doesn't look too well battered. Well, smells of it, smells of smoke. I'm a non-smoker myself, so that's a bit off-putting. Really, really stale. So these are the bits off it. There's now a bit of scent won't clean. Now, there we are. There's the bits. We've got the CamCorder itself. It's well presented, still in the box. Don't know if it's been used or not. Adapter, cables. They've hardly been used. I don't think this has hardly been used. There we go. Battery. Might be on to a winner here, people. Right, so that's the camera. Hang on, I'll come round. I haven't got a camera person with me today, so I'm having to do it myself. So it's a Sony HD high definition. 10 times zoom. This one's got 30. But in reality, the more you zoom out, unless you're on a tripod, it's just going to be really unsteady. So that is like mint. I really don't think this has had much use. See if there's anything in the battery. Coming back around here. Oh, there's the battery. Put that in there. Sorry if this seems a bit long-winded, but this is just the way that it is on this one. I hope it interests you. Power. And bingo. Pretty good. Zoom. If you can see that, yeah. So zoom works. It's even fully charged. Yes, I think that'll do. That'll do, pig. That's what's damaged on mine. So if I showed you what that looked like, it'd be ridiculous. It's just strapped together with bits of wire holding it over the top. But yeah, that looks pretty good. Fits nice in the hand. It's a bit fatter than the other one. Right, let's have a look. So these are the cables. They hardly look used. That is a good sign. The pin for charging the thing up, that is like mint. If let's have a look around the back of the lens. Yes, it's there's hardly any scratches whatsoever. Hardly any scratches. So I'd say this has only been used a few times, if that. There is no scratches scraping in whatsoever. So yeah, I think that's a good buy. So I think it's like going to be bye bye to my old camera and hello new. But like I say, on eBay you can either get a bargain or you don't. You know what I mean? And I think I've got a bargain here. So like the next films that I'm going to be making will be done on this. It's winter now, weather's pretty awful, can't really do much. It's cold in workshop where I'm tinkering about. So I shall play with this for a bit more. I'll have a go at filming with it and then I'll have to get back to you. So yeah, it's worth taking a chance on eBay. And the thing is as well, now that it's after Christmas, there's going to be a lot of these that's going cheap. So hey, thank heavens for materialists, you know what I mean? Because as they move along up the line, whatever they're buying, whatever it is. But I mean, with camcorders, you want to grab yourself a bargain, take a chance. Hopefully, you know, this will do pretty well. As I said, the smoke, it really feels as though it were bought for an elderly person and just left and they smoked their heads off. So I shall have to get some cleaning solutions on this and clean it up because it irritates my nose. Probably the same for you non-smokers out there. It's a bad thing is smoking. My mum and dad smoked for years. It killed them. Unfortunately, I've never smoked, so that's why I can't stand it. But yeah, smoking kills, so don't smoke. Anyway, that's it for now. That's the tip of the day. Do not smoke, and if you do smoke, pack in. Right. Okay then. Right. Thanks for reviewing this with me. If you liked it, hang on, I'm coming back down again. If you liked it, I said there's one thing that's nice, and it shows appreciation, not only on my videos but on other people's videos as well. When you look on YouTube, they've got thousands of hits. Now people are entertained by what we put on on YouTube, and there is a lot of work goes into it. Not so much in mine. Mine's just like cobbled together, but we do enjoy them. But on others, there's a lot of sophisticated work goes into editing and putting it all together and what have you. And you can see that they've got thousands of hits, but very few likes. And when you review them, they are good videos. So put a like at the bottom of the screen, if you will, please, for myself and for others. Because I'm sure they'd all appreciate it. It's nice to be appreciated. But hit that like button. You've been entertained by us, so, and maybe subscribe if you like what you see. Subscribe. If you're new to my channel, it's quite ad lib. I just make it up as I go along, as you can tell. There's no sophisticated about it. I just lump it together. You get it as it is. That's it. But anyway, yeah, I'm happy. Remember the fragile tip. If you are going to send something and it's marked up fragile, make sure it's wrapped up well, and respectable courier company. Right, okay, that's definitely it, because I want to have a go with this afternoon. So, thanks again, thanks for watching, and I shall see you soon. Bye for now.